Welcome, everybody. I'm Theodore Whitlow. Today I'm here with Bob Reed, the Executive Director of Term Limits for U.S. Congress, and Dale Graywolf, the National Director of Term Limits for U.S. Congress. Term Limits for U.S. Congress is a grassroots political action committee. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's dive right into the conversation. So, Bob, it's popular belief amongst people that once these politicians are elected to U.S. Congress and go to Washington, they become disconnected with their constituents and the people that they serve. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I know you've wrote about that a lot.
Yep. Actually, they do. One of my hobbies is behavioral psychology, and it really applies well when you're dealing with Congress. In this particular case, what we're dealing with is conditioning through repetition. And so let me give you a goofy example, but it gets the point across. Okay, so imagine you're a kid, and some kids keep coming up to you, and the first day they tell you, you're ugly, and it upsets you. The second day, third day, they keep coming up telling you you're ugly, and now you start getting angry about it. But they keep doing it day after day after day. After a few months, you believe them. You start thinking, wow, I must be ugly because it keeps happening. And that's called conditioning through repetition. Now, if you flip the coin to the other side, that's what you're seeing in Congress. You get these people elected into Congress. They're in one of the 535 most powerful seats in the world. They've got entire industries and corporations and famous people coming up to them every day saying, what can I do for you? You're so smart. You're the best person in the world. Boy, I really look up to you. And it happens day after day after day, months after months, year after year, until they reach the point that they believe it. They honestly believe that they know better than the average person. So maybe 90% of their constituents are saying, hey, we want you to do this. But they're sitting there in their office going, I know better. I'm the smart one. I know better than anyone else. I'll do what I know is right. And that's the disconnect. And the longer that they're there, the more disconnected from the needs of the people they become.
Thank you, Bob.